What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. I'm back. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who support me, who support this platform, SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Very much appreciated. Much love. One love to the masculine mercenaries, man. I appreciate all the support. And I got another show for you guys tonight. So before we get started, give y'all some more time to come through. Tuned in right now, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Also, share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. And we starting the show in a few more minutes, so y'all just bear with me. Yeah, so I'm back. Make sure I have me a beverage. So what's going on, y'all? Hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend, man. It's definitely been a crazy weekend here on YouTube, the YouTube world. So I hope y'all been enjoying the content that's been being dropped by the masculine mercenaries since this whole uh, quarantine thing. Um, I'm definitely pretty much satisfied with it. You know, I feel like the masculine mercenaries has definitely been dropping some shit since this whole quarantine. I think I think the masculine mercenaries information is starting to head in a new direction. Um, I think we're starting to move on from a lot of, just a lot of the the same space that everybody else be in when it comes to putting out red pill content. I mean, it's something that I've said a long time ago. Um, it's not all about just teaching men um the dynamics of intimate relationships. I really think that, and I've spoken about this a lot, but what I'm gonna start doing is, I'm gonna start doing research on things, and I'm gonna just start presenting the information that I gathered based on research for the things that I feel like is missing um in this space for men, because I'm noticing that, man, it gets hard to get away from the intimate relationship conversation, especially within a lot of these black male dominated groups. You know, we can't seem to get past us just talking about women at some point. You know, I see it all the time. Like, even some channels that are not female based, because there's a lot of red pill content creators that are um female based. Like, the basis of their content is women. And that's whether you speaking about how good you did with women or how bad. The basis is still women. And I really think that is I think guys, and this is why I did the video about dating coaches. I did the video about dating coaches specifically for the guys who are coming in this space that need help with women. I think, now I'm not saying no other content creators could give out dating advice or could share their experiences or whatever. I'm not saying that. But what I was basically um prefacing in that video was to say that is the reason for dating coaches. All of these panels and all of these circle jerks about women and how to obtain women and do this with women and do that with women. That is the purpose of dating coaches. That is what they're there for. That is their role. And this is why I said dating coaches is necessary in the manosphere. And if we stuck to that instead of trying to critique the dating coaches, instead of saying that the dating coaches are not needed, if we just respect brothers for what they do, then guess what? That would have alleviated a lot of the bullshit that we just had to deal with in the manosphere. Because dudes wouldn't be going to these nobodies for information. If you were a guy on somebody's panel, on somebody's chat room, and you weren't making content, but now a year later, you coming out and thinking that you can teach dudes something about something, but you never were a content creator, I cannot take you serious. And this is what we have in the manosphere now. And this is why the conversation cannot move along, because the market is saturated. is saturated with these pseudo dating coaches. Everybody wants to be a dating coach. Everybody has dating advice. To where now, when guys hear the manosphere, all they hear or think about is women, how to deal with women. When they hear the perspective of the pills, this is why you got people wanting to throw away the pill concept. The pill concept in its originality had nothing to do with women. The pill concept comes from the Matrix, which had nothing to do with women. But you got these guys who come into this space, and what they do is they begin to and I spoke about this with the SYSBM narrative. These dudes came and started dirtying up these narratives to where now these terms are bastardized. And then when you have people who don't like the message that's coming from Red Pillars, that's coming from Ibmore, that's coming from SYSBM, and then you got these Negroes bastardizing it by making up shit and going around on different platforms running a mouth and don't really understand what's going on. This is how now these things are demonized. Now, if you consider yourself red pill, you're part of these guys over here that are messed up in some kind of way. See, this is how this stuff happens. This is what happens when you don't want to know your role and play it. I knew this shit was going to happen. This is why I was making the content a few months ago before this whole, this whole shenanigan even arrived. Because I understand that this is how shit works. This is how it works. This is why guys have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. It was no reason for guys to be going after dating coaches. For what? Let them talk and teach men about how to deal with women. You do what you good at. And we're gonna get into the topic, y'all, but I have to speak about this because last night, Angry Man, he did a show. And he says something that I've been touching on in live streams when I've been talking to the brothers in the manosphere. And I was telling the older brothers from a young man's perspective what I see the manosphere as. And what he said last night in his stream spoke to what I see the manosphere as. And I see that he kind of saw it the same way. I've said this, and I'm going to say this again. I see the black manosphere as a virtual resource center. Now, am I saying dudes cannot get together off of YouTube or off the internet and do some things? Yes, of course. If that's how things is supposed to be. But with it just being on YouTube or just being online, because dudes who represent the manosphere, not just on YouTube. So I look at the black manosphere as being a virtual resource center for other men. So In a resource center, you have different rooms for different things. So why is there so many goddamn rooms speaking on women? Why do we have so many classrooms? Because if we're supposed to be teaching men, right? If this is about men's rights, helping men, the upliftment and the motivation of men, why is so much time, effort, and energy being put into the conversation about women? Why? We don't need that many rooms, or we don't need that many teachers to teach about dealing with women. We have a group, a whole teacher staff that specialize in teaching men how to deal with women. Let those guys do what they do. Let those guys do what they do. But you had guys attacking the guys who could teach you how to stop complaining about the shit you complaining about women. This is what these guys specialize in. These guys done wrote books. These guys done been in documentaries. These guys are known. These ain't no, Ron Wills is not a small fry. You see what I'm saying? Lucario, he's not a small fry. Alan Roger Curry, he's not a small fry. These guys are known. Let these guys do what they do. We don't need with those three guys, that covers the gamut when dealing with women. And if you need any outside information about dealing with women, you should ask for a reference from those guys. And we spent all this goddamn time arguing with those guys about shit they specialize in so we could keep talking about women. But meanwhile, we got military veterans on YouTube arguing about women instead of teaching black men about firearms. This is what Angry Man said. This is what he was talking about. And that's a fact. We got Army veterans, military vets that is not teaching anything about self-defense or survival. That is what I put in the chat room last night. And this is why the manosphere is not taken seriously. Because you dudes don't want to take the position that you claim you run. And then when you ask brothers to do this, these niggas put their nose up in the air and start talking about how much they live their life off of YouTube. This shit is bewildering to me. I don't understand it. These guys will sit up here and complain, oh, yeah, those guys over here, we don't need these guys, and we could do away with this and we could do away with that. But when brothers is telling you, all right, brother, now what you good at, won't you stand up in your lane and run your program? This Negro will turn around and tell you, well, I'm doing that all for YouTube. Then why the fuck are you here? What you here for? What are you here for? Are you here to have a conversation because you don't have nobody to talk to in life? Because that's what I'm starting to see. Because you got all these professional men who specialize in things, but they're not doing shit. They're not doing it. But then these same guys will turn around and talk about black people or black men not wanting to do nothing. But the main black men on YouTube who don't want to do shit are the professional ones, are the ones who are educated, who have went to universities, who have been in the military, who have owned businesses. These are the black men who are choosing purposely not to help other black men. But they'll get up on somebody's platform and love demonizing us and talk about how black men don't want to do nothing. But you got black men on here that's saying we need this, we need that. And you guys that can assist other brothers who need help with these things, y'all want to talk about pussy. Why? How all these military vets running around in the manosphere, but there's no channels teaching you about combat fighting? They're not teaching nobody how to fight. Combat fighting. You learn that in the military. You learn masculine shit. But no, there's no channel for that. You know why? Because you niggas want to talk about pussy. You want to talk about the price of pussy in Thailand instead of teaching young black men how to properly defend themselves. You won't do that. You will tell us we on our own. But then you the same Negroes that'll get up here and talk about Pookie and Ray Ray. You Negroes are the same ones that'll get up here and talk about how black people don't want shit. See, either you part of the solution or you part of the problem. Which one? And if you're not part of the solution, and if you claim you're not part of the problem, then shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Either shut up or do something. Period. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. And we need that, man. We're missing that kind of shit. We're missing that kind of stuff. We are. We need a channel for that, to teach you how to start a fire, to teach you how to do certain things. That's not in the manosphere. And that kind of channel will be very lucrative if you dudes who thought about doing it and probably won't think about doing it because it might not be monetarily beneficial, but it will. It will. Because a lot of us brothers need to learn these kind of things. We need to learn outdoor activities. We need to learn that kind of shit. We do. Just in case there's ever a situation. This is why we need the information. We need the information, man. So I just wanted to touch on that before I got into the conversation, man, tonight. We need that, man. We need that in the manosphere. We need that, you know. Cause like he said, man, when we walking in these gun shops, man, we not seeing guys like us. And the guys that we see like us, they not in there with knowledge of what they're buying. You see, we have to be taught these things. We have to. And if this is a space that's being conducted by black men, we need black men who know what they're talking about to teach these types of things. See, this is why black people don't have a community. This is why there's no community, because all of the educated black people, they leave the community and don't come back. Don't come back. Don't even come back and teach. They don't do shit. Appreciate you, Di Melanin. That's the problem. You got all these professionals saying that they professionals here on YouTube in the black manosphere space, but they're not teaching people nothing. Why? If the black manosphere is for this, is for the reason of the upliftment of men, how are we doing that if we're not learning anything? And I'm talking about learning tangible shit. The guys who specialize in those things, that's what your channel, and I'm not telling you, brothers, what your channel should be about. I'm just saying, if brothers is really about this work, that's what it should be. This is why I don't understand why dudes beat up on Kevin Samuels. Now, I may not like his approach or his attitude about shit, but guess what? That don't take away from what he's saying to be the truth. You see? See, when you grow up and you become a man, when you grow up and become a man, you begin to accept shit you don't like because you're an adult. Okay, I don't like the way he says shit, but that don't take away from what he's saying. See, if I was younger, I will ignore what he's saying because the way he's saying it. But I'm grown. So yeah, I may not like what he's saying, but what he's saying is true. The man was brought to the manosphere for the reason he's playing his part. He's doing his part. That's what's important. Fuck if I don't like his delivery. What he's doing his job. That's what's important. So guess what? When it's time for me to do a whole little wardrobe makeover and I want to get, and I'm ready to get to that level where I want to suit up and boot up and all of that, why wouldn't I consult Kevin Samuels? Why wouldn't I? He's a professional. He's great at what he does. Why wouldn't I consult with him? And he's a black man. On top of that, not to say if he wasn't, I wouldn't consult with him, because the man is great at what he does. So it's not the fact that, he's black. No, that's the icing on the cake that I can actually have a image consultant. Guys like Kevin Samuels is rare. You don't find you can't just easily access an image consultant in the hood. See, so y'all gotta understand how important these guys are and what guys can bring. Where the fuck could you access an image consultant in the hood at? When you need a suit, you gonna go to your local little suit shop, and whatever look nice on you, you gonna wear it. You see what I'm saying? This dude can actually teach you the mechanics of style and shit like that. That's something that men need to know. It's nothing wrong with that. We need that. But there's a lot of important shit, man, that's missing. That's missing, man. That's missing. So y'all can look forward to me to start coming up with doing certain live streams and um just taking shit to another level, man. So the topic, equality or balance. Equality or balance. If you tuned in right now, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button for me, family. Hit that like button. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Much love to everybody that's tuned in. Hit the like button also. Hit the share button. Share the show. Now, equality or balance? Equality or balance? Which is more important? Now, what made me come up with this topic was because of a fellow mercenary. Fellow mercenary. Shout out to the Crimson Cure. Y'all go over there, y'all subscribe to the Crimson Cure, also known as Kendra D. Now, she was doing a show the other day, and I forgot what the show was about, but she was speaking on the whole, she was speaking on a piece of religion and spiritual practices and just tying everything into her subject. But one thing that I caught and it made me come up with this topic was she was touching on the whole 50-50, the whole 50-50 dynamic and how it's really BS at the end of the day. And if anybody's in a relationship, um, and I mean not just a relationship, but you're cohabitating with someone, right? Um, you said, well, I like to do a panel with who? I don't know who that is, Diet Melanin. But I really don't. I don't really do too much panels, but I don't know who you're talking about, Diet. But if you're a person that cohabitates, um, sure, sure. Email me dsalliance1@gmail.com. dsalliance1@gmail.com, Diet. And we could set that up because I know your husband is into trucking. So I would love to have him over here to talk about the trucking game. So definitely. I appreciate that, Diet. So like I was saying, if you ever cohabitated with someone, you understand that the whole 50-50 thing is really some manipulative bullshit that women come up with to make her always feel equal to you. See, women know they'll never be equal to a man. Women know this. So they came up with this 50-50 bullshit as a form of manipulation. And that is for them to have a position of power to where they can pull rank when they're ready, or try to get people to choose between the two. See, this is what happens when you have a household that's ran on this false narrative, and then you have children who will play the parents against each other. See, that's how that happens. Because you have the mother who wants to be in this authoritative disciplinarian position because she wants the same respect that the man holds in the house. But as soon as the children don't listen to her, she goes to you. But being that you put yourself in this position of authority and the children sees this, now when it's time for them to be held accountable for their actions, they run to you because you're the less strict one. You're the one who they know, I'm going to get a less punishment. My punishment will be lighter if I go to mom. See, if I go to this boss, I will get, I may not get fired. I might just get written up. But if I get caught by this boss, I'm going to lose my job. See, that's what this 50-50 shit dynamic creates too. It creates confusion with children. That's what it does. And it also diminishes the authority of the man. Because now, if you tell your child something and they don't like what you're saying, they could run to mommy. Dad said, I can't do this. Can I do it, mom? Dad said no. And 9 times out of 10, if you with a woman that's running that type of manipulation bullshit, she gonna tell the child yes to override your authority, just to show the child you don't only have to listen to dad. I'm authority too. You can come to me. This is what women do. This is what they do. This is why, as men, we can't go for that 50-50 bullshit. Because if it was 50-50, if I gotta kill a mouse, you gotta kill a mouse. You see? You're afraid of mice, right? But what if I'm afraid of them too? You act like men can't be afraid of shit. What if I'm afraid of mice? What if I'm afraid of bugs? But you calling me, telling me it's a fucking wasp in here. Who's supposed to kill the wasp? Me or you? It's 50-50. Remember? See, this is when they don't want shit to be 50-50 then. This is when you have to be a man. This is when you have to be a man. You see that? There you go, Dad. I put the email in there for you. But see, that's how you know that that's hogwash. It's malarkey. 50-50 is malarkey. And this how you know that the whole 50-50 shit is bullshit too. Because if, let's say, one of y'all have a regular job, and another one of y'all may have a gig job, or you're an entrepreneur, or you work off the books or whatever. So if neither one of y'all income is never the same amount, it could never be 50-50. The bills is never going to be the same amount every month. So it's not 50-50. It's never going to be you pay 500, I pay 500. No, some months your ass may pay 6, she may pay 4. Some months she may have to pay more than you may have to pay more. Some months you may have to pay an extra bill. When is it? It's never 50-50. That's not reality. After y'all, let's say after y'all do y'all 50-50, right? For the month. And some shit pop up, right? Your girl, she ain't got no money. You gonna have to have that money to put up for whatever. Let's say you may not have the money. She gonna have that extra money to put up. Where's the 50-50 at net? So every time y'all put gas in the goddamn car and somebody got a, well, you got your 5, I got my 5. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's dumb. That's fact. That's not reality. That is not how people conduct themselves when they cohabitate. There's no fucking 50-50. There is no 50-50. What we need to be looking for is balance. That is the purpose of the masculine and feminine energy. That's what it creates. It creates balance, not equality. Okay? This is to y'all hotep, pro-black, pro-wackos. The male and female energy creates balance, not equality. Understand the difference. Not equality, balance. And what is more important in a relationship? And we're not talking about what's more important to suit your low-level desires, but what is more important for a relationship in its entirety. What creates peace? What creates peace is balance. So men, stop dealing with these females, right? Stop dealing with these females who's talking this equality shit. And see, most of those women who talk that equality shit, they never really got shit from a man. That's why they want to make sure you got your half. See, you got to watch them kind of women. The women that you got your half ass women. See, those the kind of women that are used to dealing with guys that never done nothing for them. He never even bought her a canned Pepsi. That's why you so bent on him having his half. Cause you used to paying for everything. See, let's tell the truth. See, we're gonna tell the truth. That's what we do over here. I'm not with all that. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I don't care if you like it or not. It's that simple. Y'all talk that half and half shit because you were used to paying for everything. You was one of them women who kicked out for a dude. Period. Every dude you been with, you had to pay for him. Why you think you got these videos coming out with these over the hill, lost and turned out broads? Was she talking about, I gotta feed you, I gotta clothe you, I gotta bathe you? No, you had to do that for every Negro you ever dealt with. You know what that's a test to? That's a test to your ass. That shows what type of personality you have. If your ass attract hobosexuals, something is wrong with you. You see? Now you 50 years old and your goddamn vagina has been a homeless shelter for men. You done had a bunch of goddamn shelter babies because you deal with shelter type dudes. Now it's about what you got, how much you got. That's why y'all like that. Tell the truth. Don't keep getting up here trying to blame dudes. Tell the truth. You like bums. You like dudes that don't have an education. Because if you didn't, why you never had one? What is the issue with you getting one? Now it's about equality. I just need me a man who gonna do his part. But all the guys you had back then, they did their part. They did their part. See, this is why they're afraid to blame themselves. Because the homosexual did his part. He did what was necessary for you to keep him in that house. So yeah, he dicked you down. He dicked you down because he needed somewhere to stay. He needed somewhere to eat. Accept that. Don't don't try to don't try to put him down now. Just admit you put up with this dude not having shit because he had good dick. Just say it. You had equality back then. Dick for a pillow. You gave him a pillow and a warm toilet to sit his ass on. In return, you got good dick for 2 years. What's the problem? What's the problem? See, even when they cry about equality and they get it, they complain. You're still complaining, but you got equality. You got 50-50. His 50% was his dick. Your 50 was the crib and the food. What's the problem? What's the problem? And that's how you know that the equality thing is malarkey. Stop believing that, fellas. Because guess what? Guess what? If a woman sees you as more than just a toy, meaning a dick or utility payment, if she see you as more than that, right then and there, listen to me, fellas, right then and there, you are not playing on an equal playing field. Right then and there. Once you bring more than your dick to the table, it's not about equality no more. Because you're going to always put in more work. Because you're a man of substance. You have more to offer. You have more to offer. And when you have more to offer, women require you to do more. So why do we keep falling for this 50-50 shit? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. You're required to do more when you're about more. So it's never 50-50. Okay? If you didn't understand the 50-50 concept was bullshit until now, you're gonna understand it after today. It's bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit. It's never gonna be equal. You're always going to put out more if you're about something. If you're about something. And the women who continues to complain and push this 50-50 narrative are women who basically never had a dude that was about shit. See, real women seek balance. This is why real women allow their men to be men. They don't get in their way of being men. They assist them. This is why a lot of successful men have female assistants, because women were put here to do what? Help. She was here to assist you. Can you have male assistants? Yes. But when you look at most successful guys, their assistants are women. They are women. Because that is the role of a woman, to assist you. You run shit. She assists you to help you continue to run shit. Okay? If our business is a train, the train conductor doesn't drive the train. See? A lot of people don't even know that. I know y'all probably laughing, but do y'all know a lot of people don't even know that train conductors don't drive the train? People think that. People think that the train conductor drives the train. No, there's an actual driver. That's what you are, men. You're the driver of the train, of your business. Your woman is the conductor. Next stop is Wall Street. Next stop is this. Stand clear of closing doors, please. Beware of the closing doors, please. That's your woman. She's the conductor. You're the driver. You're the one in the front. You're in the front. See? There's no equality in that. I'm driving the train. You're conducting the affairs of what goes on the train. Where the fuck is the equality in that? There's no equality in that. There is a separation of roles. See? There is no equality. That's a lie. Without a train driver and a conductor, do we have a goddamn transit system? No, we don't. See, this is about balance. Okay? It's about balance. This is not a competition. You have a role to play. I have a role to play. With those roles come with responsibilities. But see, when you get caught up in the 50-50 game, that's when you start to argue and have arguments about who's doing more than who. Hills in, I appreciate you, fam. CashApp $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. See? Do y'all get what I'm saying tonight? And anybody who has been in y'all know this already. Y'all know that equality shit is bullshit. Especially you guys that's about something. You guys know it's never 50-50. Never. 1 month, you're gonna be putting out more money than other months. So how is it 50-50? How? It's never 50-50. Well, we should be when we speak on cooperation, submission from our women, we need that from y'all in order to create balance, in order for us to progress as a couple. See, power couples understand this dynamic. This is why they're called power couples. Beyonce is Beyonce without Jay-Z, and she's also Beyonce with Jay-Z. Power couples, power coupling, power couples, they not talking about 50-50. That's low-level shit. You can't be a power couple talking about 50-50. Because it's not about that. It's about us reaching the goal. See? So sometimes either one of us may have to pick up the slack on both ends. It's not about, oh, that's your woman, she shouldn't have to do that. Says the fuck who? Says who? Says who? When my great grandmama ran a farm with my great grandfather. This is why I don't want to hear that from you lazy ass broads, because that's your problem. That's why y'all talking that 50-50 shit, because you don't want to put no work in. You really don't want to put no work in, because 25% of your 50 is sex. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty with this shit and stop playing games. I'm tired of playing games. I see that that's what y'all like to do on this YouTube shit with these conversations. You like a cat with a yarn ball. Y'all like to play games. I'm not with this playing game shit. I'm about teaching brothers for real. If brothers really want to learn some shit, and I'm a young dude. But I'm not with these games. I don't play games. The games I play is Street Fighter. You know, Madden and shit like that. I play those types of games. I don't play games with women. You see, when I deal with a woman and I choose to make her my woman, it's not because I want to have some in-house pussy. I'm not one of them cats, man. I'm not one of them dudes. I'm not. Because my mind be other places, man. This is why when I deal with a woman on some relationship shit, this is why um relationships for me in my life, they mean a lot to me. And damn, man, it's just crazy because I always felt like this, and it's good to be in this space with other men and to know that there's other men that feel the way I feel. And we share similar thoughts. Because for a long time, I since I was young, that's how I always looked at women. See, when I think of marriage, I'm thinking of generational wealth. I'm thinking of a kingdom. This is where my mind is at. So when I'm dealing with a woman, can you feel that role? And you have to be able to feel that role and stand up in it without me. Without me. See, that's balance. Can you be responsible and accountable without me around? Can you do that? Have we built that rapport with each other for me to know that about you? See, you can't get to these types of things in your relationship when you still focused on who got half on the light bill. Fuck who got half on the light bill. Whoever paid the shit first, pay it. See, we caught up in trivial bullshit. This is why dudes can't stop talking about women. Can't stop talking about them. Because we caught up in silly little shit like equality. I need a man to make sure he got his part. Oh, you used to dealing with broke niggas. And see, let me make a distinction on a nigga that's broke and a bum. Cause see, a lot of people get up here and they think those terms are interchangeable. No, a broke nigga is a nigga who ain't got no money right now. A bum is a person who ain't never gonna have it. See, that's the difference. See, that's the difference. See, we need to start checking certain shit. That's what I do. That's why a lot of y'all don't like me. I know that's why. Understand the difference between a broke dude and a bum dude. A lot of you chicks been in relationships and had children with bums. With bums. Not dudes who were broke. Bums. Because you could get a job and not be broke. Broke is not something permanent. Are you a bum? And a lot of you chicks on here that get on here talking this 50-50 shit and all these videos we've been seeing, why you think homegirl said, I gotta feed you, I gotta clothe you, I gotta bathe you? That's a bum. She's describing a bum. Brothers, stop thinking she talking about you. She ain't talking about you. She talking about a bum. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about a dude who just came home from prison, who's using her address so the parole officer can know where he lives. She's talking about a bum, not a broke dude, not a dude who lost his job, not a dude that get unemployment and he only make a couple $100. See what I'm saying? Not a dude who trying to build up his YouTube channel to make some money for himself. Not that guy. That's a dude that's broke because you still trying to come up. But a bum is like homeboy who calls himself pro-black. He's damn near 50 years old with no teeth in his mouth and wear $2 t-shirts, but get up here and think he could teach you something. See, that's a bum. That's a bum. He's not broke. He's a bum. Because since he been with his woman, he been broke. That's a bum. That's a bum. When a chick gotta take care of you, you're a bum. Just because a chick let you stay in her house and you using her lights, no, that don't mean she taking care of you. Because you know how you paying to flip them light switches on and on? You paying with dick. You still got some currency. You broke. So this is your form of payment. Dick, you broke. You want to come up, but you not a bum. You're not a bum. A lot of these chicks on here done had children with bums. See, and that's what they don't want to talk about. And this is why they hate the black manosphere. Because a lot of us brothers over here are guys that actually have shit. Whether it's educational resources, financial resources, intellectual, we are resourceful men. We're not bums. Okay? This is why they find other shit to critique us about. Because we're not bums. See, them pro-black dudes, a lot of them dudes over there are bums. And they know that. They're bums. They're not broke, they bums. It's a difference. It's a difference. Understand the difference, brothers. Yeah, you may not be a dude that got your money where you wanted to be right now, but you're not a bum. You're not a bum. See? You know how to make something move and shake on your own. Your woman ain't coming and handing you an allowance every time she get her check. See, those are bums. Those are bums. She been with this dude for 5 years, and for the whole 5 years, every time she get paid every week, here, babe, here's your weed money. Here, I'ma buy you a new game. You want the new 2K? See, those are bums. Those are bums. He rather buy him 2K and some new Jordans instead of buying him a pack so he could get his money right. See, those are bums. Those are bums. Those are bums. The guys that want you to raise them and treat them like a little boy. See, that's a bum. The guy who feels comfortable smoking loud, playing 2K all day, picking her up from work, buying her a pack of cigarettes, ass nigga. Those are bums. Those are bums. Those are bums. And those kind of women that talk this 50-50 shit been dealing with them kind of men their whole adult life. Probably since they was teenagers. Because a lot of these types of chicks, they've been dealing with older dudes since they was young. A lot of them been laying up with older dudes since they was little girls, man. A lot of them. A lot of them was 15, 16 with 28, 30-year-old boyfriends. I guarantee you it's a couple of these strags with one of they baby fathers is like 65. Cause she like 40 now. Her baby father's 65 years old. Older bum dude. Now she 50 and she need help with her bills. So now it's, oh, I need you to do this. And, oh, do you got half on this? That's why they operate like that. But what's more important is equality. See, that is what actually makes a relationship functional. When both of you guys are playing your roles. And see the problem. See, let me tell you something. The problem with a lot of our women is. The problem with our women is they want to be in that role, but they wanna assist you once you become successful. Let me say that again. They want to be in that role where they assist you, where she's your assistant. But she doesn't want to assist you if your business is in the house. See, and this ties into the whole William Cartwright shit. Because see, remember in the movie, Sanaa Lathan, her husband worked for William Cartwright. But while he was working, him and his homeboy, Tyler Perry, was stacking their money to start their own company. She assisted William Cartwright because William Cartwright was already successful. That's why she was willing to do whatever he asked her. This is how black women view us. It's how they view us. Nigga, as long as your business is in the bedroom, nigga, you on your own. Nigga, you on your own. You on your own. I ain't staying up with you 5 o'clock in the morning. Coming up with new shit. I ain't staying up with, nigga, I'm going to sleep. Nigga, Love and Hip Hop is on. But let your ass turn to Jay-Z. What can I do, baby? That's when you turn into Aisha Curry. I feel neglected. I don't feel pretty anymore. But all the other groups of men, them women is with them from ground zero. They with them from ground zero. From ground zero, they with you. But see, when you trying to come up, you on your own, nigga. I give you a couple of dollars for you. You need a little help. I give you a couple of dollars, but I'm not all the way in like that yet. I gotta see if it works. I gotta see what you doing if it's working. How do I know this is true? This is what happens. This is what's going on with me on YouTube. Nobody believed in me. And my lady, she believed in me in the beginning because she see what it is with her is she believes in the shit that I want to do, but she's also a skeptic. She's skeptical. See? So I know that where I'm at now she's starting to see, oh shit. Now you know what she do now? Now she'll send me a video and be like, babe, do you think this could be content? She wasn't doing that before. 2 years ago, she wasn't doing that. She wasn't doing that. It was just some because she didn't see it going. She didn't see it going as far as even where it's at now. And I'm still considered a small YouTuber. I only have 44 people watching. You know, people look at 44 people and laugh. Nigga, you got 44 people and laugh. But I remember when I used to talk to myself. I got some of them old videos. Y'all can go and check them out. Different laptop and everything. Wasn't talking to nobody. You see? But now she sees, oh, okay. Okay, so okay, so he's not playing. Okay, so yeah. Okay, this I could get behind this. Now she's shooting me she's shooting me videos, shooting me little topics. Oh, I can maybe you could come up with a show if you do this, or you could talk about this that happened in the video. She does this now. She wasn't doing it in the beginning. See? See, now she wants to take her position and assist me with things. You see? You see? So we gotta understand what it's about. What is more important? And it's not about listen, brothers. It's about what's more important to you. It's about what's more important to you because you're the leader. So is it more important to you on who going half on the food bill this month? Is that really important to you more than is this woman the right fit for me to be with, for me to even cohabitate with? A lot of you dudes end up cohabitating with some chick that you was just smashing. A lot of you, yo, y'all dudes, y'all dudes be doing some off the wall kind of shit and then be wondering why y'all get the results y'all get. Half y'all dudes just just end up staying in this chick crib because you was smashing her all the time. A lot of you dudes was not in a actual relationship with a chick, and y'all went and got a crib together. This is why a lot of these chicks on YouTube be talking about dudes that be living with chicks. Because a lot of you dudes end up living with shorty because you was smashing her on a regular. It wasn't like you moved with her because that was your plan. This is why I tell brothers we gotta see past the head of our dicks. And the lack of dick discipline and dick dignity will get us in trouble and could perhaps ruin our life. A lot of dudes done had children from chicks like this. This is a chick you just met. You met her at the gas station and you started smashing her. Now she your baby mama and you live with her. How the fuck, how do you move like that as a dude? I don't move like that. First of all, I'm not going to just be coming up in your crib because I don't know you like that. I'm just smashing you and you letting me come to your crib. So I'm pretty sure other dudes who smashing or they know where you live. So I don't understand how dudes be so careless. You feel me? Like guys are too careless, man. We gotta come on. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta take ourselves more serious. We gotta take ourselves more serious. Then you can answer the question, what's more important, equality or balance? Are you getting with some chick that just wants you to put up half? Are you with one of them chicks? And how are you attracting them kind of chicks to you? By being a pussy chaser. Did you end up getting jammed up with one of them broads like BGS was just talking about in his video earlier? And like the video AM was playing earlier this week when he did the show about it. When homegirl talking all that dumb shit sitting in her car, wherever she was sitting at. That's how you end up getting with a chick like her. You got to figure out what's more important to you. And make decisions based on that. Like Red Pill Addict just put in the chat. Shout out to Red Pill Addict. Got to start making better decisions, man. But dudes are not going to make better decisions if their vision is impaired. What do you see for yourself? Where do you want to be? Because dudes make decisions based on that. So you gotta, what's more important, man? What's more important, equality or balance? What do you need in your life, man? Men, what do you need in your life? When you deal with a woman, how do you see a woman? Because shout out to the pimp, man. Shout out to Pimp God, man. Shout out to the Pimp God, man. Y'all go subscribe to Pimp Jeezy. Pimp Jeezy. Because they you know when The feminists get on their shit, you know. But they suspended his Pimp God channel for like a week, so he uploading on Pimp Jeezy. Y'all go subscribe to Pimp Jeezy. But he dropped a video where he was talking about acquisition. That is what a woman, that is how thinking men look at women. He looks at her as an acquisition, something that he acquired. And you acquire things for a reason, because you want to use that thing for something else, to acquire more things. See? So that's why balance will be important to a thinking man, because how he actually views a woman when he's thinking about taking her in. See? So that equality shit, brothers, is bullshit, man. Stop running with that shit. Stop believing that shit. It's not true. You know, it's just a bunch of like I said, it's just a bunch of female manipulation. That's just them posturing for power, man. That's just them posturing for power, man. Shout out to my brother Ebo Sosa, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Y'all hit the Cash App up, man. $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. If y'all enjoyed the show. If y'all enjoyed the show, donate to the show. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in the chat room, and then we gonna wrap it up for the night, man. Shout out to Bin Laden. Red Pill Addict put, you will lose a lot of women chasing money, but you'll never lose women chasing money. That's a fact. And I've heard that my whole life. My whole life. Also, man, to the younger brothers, man, something, you know, older dudes always told me, especially my pops, man, women ain't going nowhere. You know, you could never be too old to deal with a woman. Stop thinking that. Women hit the wall, not men. Only time a man hit the wall is when he give up. There's no age limit on us, man. Y'all see around tax time how these young girls get with these old men. So, you know, we got time, brothers. We don't gotta sit around and do all that. Chasing these broke down ass women who just looking for a come up because they failed in life. Let's just tell the truth. Let's tell it how it is. Most of these chicks is they over the hill. They have very low accomplishments, and that's why they complaining about dudes, because they don't have shit. Half these chicks, they don't have nothing. And you dudes are just, a lot of you dudes is okay with a chick just having a crib. Well, she got her own crib. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. That's why you think that shit is so extraordinary for her to have her own crib. You forgot she got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? These dudes crazy. Then those are the ones that be sitting there telling you it's a 50-50. Because that 50-50 shit destroys relationships. If you in a 50-50 relationship, you're not happy. Guaranteed. Can't nobody tell me they in a 50-50 relationship and they happy. They can't tell me that. They're not, because they're not. They're not happy. Dudes that settle for that shit, they're not happy. They're not happy. They stuck in living mundane. There's no excitement no more. None of that shit. Cause y'all on that 50-50 shit. Yup, government sponsored crib. It's a fact. That's a fact. Or a crib somebody gave them because somebody died in their family. It's a fact. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all hit the Cash App up, man, before I go. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Get the likes up for me, man. Hit the like button for me, family. Hitting the like button is free. Hit the like button for me. Man, I appreciate you, Ebo Sosa, man. I appreciate you, bro. And you one of you one of my constant contributors too, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Ebo Sosa is definitely, you're definitely one of my supporters, man, that you don't have a problem with supporting. And yeah, man, if you start doing content, you definitely got my support all day. And I feel you, man. Sometimes you gotta stay, you gotta stay focused on one grind. I understand, bro. That's a fact, Boogeyman. That's a fact. That is a fact. See, that is because you can't require, and you can't require things from someone that you don't have. See, that's called an expectation. When you expect someone to do some shit or to act a certain way or to be a certain way and you're not that way. That's an expectation. You walking around expecting respect from people, but you're disrespectful. That's an expectation. That's not real. That's not real, man. So what you saying is true. Boogeyman. They can't complain. They can't complain. And they can't require shit until they acquire things. You can't require black men to be better and you still ain't shit. You see? You can't do that. And when you look at both sides of the argument, a lot of the times when you look at the argument, a lot of the times if dudes see this is why a lot of those women won't come over here and try to speak to me, because I'm not trying to win no argument. I'm not trying to clown you. I'm not trying to do none of that. It may look like that, but at the end of the day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to your mentality, and we're going to get into that. See, these chicks can't require nothing from men because they haven't acquired nothing in life. Or most of them, not all of them, but most of them only acquired bodies under their belt. They only acquired out of wedlock children, mistake accident babies. Accident babies. Yeah, I said it. Half of y'all got children y'all don't even want to have. Accident babies. That's what they have acquired in life. So how are you gonna require a man to be more than that? You can't. You can't require nothing more. You're gonna require some shit. You're gonna require someone to have some shit that you didn't even obtain yet. What world are you living in? And a lot of you dudes let these women get away with that shit. Y'all let them get away with operating like that. And it is because we're not focused on acquiring things. See? We don't want to be masters of our own destinies no more. That's what men used to be. That's why women used to get behind that shit. Because that's what men were focused on. We wasn't focused on her and the intricacies of her ass crack. No. The men of old, they wasn't worrying about that. They wasn't worried about the IG model. These dudes will sit up here and do 6-hour shows about Instagram chicks. But shout out to y'all, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer because I'm gonna start going and that's just me, ranting. So shout out to y'all. Thanks for tuning in. You enjoyed the show. Donate to the show. Cash App $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to the Red Pill Addict for that donation. Much love. I appreciate you, bro. One love. Shout out to the Masculine Mercenaries, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show tonight. Your host, DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, all men, remember, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.